Hey everyone, Iron Spider-Man here with another comic book video, of course. Special quarantine edition. Um, Hope everyone's doing good, being safe. Hope no one's been affected by this too terribly. Um, I haven't. I've been working two jobs and in desperate need of a haircut, so that's the way I've been affected. But with working both jobs, and since I'm two places I'm an essential employee at. Been making a ton of money, hoping to move out here soon, and of course, with a lot of extra cash, gives me opportunity to buy more comic books. So this is going to be a strictly graded book haul video. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Now these are mostly from the website Comic Link. If you guys have used it, it's basically an auction. Imagine just eBay, but just for graded comic books and original art and some other stuff. So most of these are from Comic Link. A couple are from eBay, but mostly Comic Link. So let's just get right into it. So this is Green Lantern #1 from the New 52. Sorry about the camera, but I got to keep it, the position it's in, it's straight and forward, so I don't want to move it too much, so I'll just move the book. It's a 9.8 PGX. I'm going to be taking this out of the slab because I don't want any PGX books. And but I really wanted this. I got it for $30, so I think that's a pretty good deal for what seems like a 9.8. I don't see, why it wouldn't be a 9.8 anywhere else. Tight spine, corners, nice staples. But yeah, huge Green Lantern fan. You guys already know that's probably... I go back and forth with Green Lantern and Batman being my favorite DC book, but it's probably Green Lantern. That's one. Batman, The Killing Joke. Actually, I'm going to just try to move this a bit. Okay. So, Batman, The Killing Joke, 9.6 CGC. I had this in I think a 9.4 PGX, but I sold that off because I don't want PGX books anymore. I think it's better just to have the CGC or CBCS. Sorry for the camera. Sorry guys, bear with me here. Okay. So, yeah, 9.6 first printing. Nice book. Think on a couple of these auctions, I'm really kicking myself. I think on this I put like in 100 as my max bid because I figured someone go to like 60 or 70 and just quit, seeing that it was someone rode me right up to 100, and that's what I had to pay. So kind of sucks, but again, glad to have it. Carnage #1. This is the I don't know, Patrick Zurcher cover. It's a variant. This is the 5-issue miniseries. It's the first one, like before Carnage USA and all that good stuff. So a really cool cover. I think this is also the image that they use in one of the Ultimate Guides for Spider-Man for Carnage. This is the cover they use. Pretty sweet. Amazing Spider-Man 212, 9.6. I had this book raw that I paid $5 for at a convention probably 6 years ago, something like that. So I sold that book off and I used the money to buy this. I think I paid $50 for this, somewhere around there, 50, 60, somewhere in that neighborhood. The only thing that makes it a 9.6, if you see right there, the corner, see how it's like bent back. If I had seen that in the picture better, I probably wouldn't have bid on it, but the color is great on here. Everything else is flawless. Pretty sure that's the only thing making it a 9.6. Otherwise, it would be a 9.8 because there's literally nothing on the spine. Corners are sharp, except for the damaged one. So, yeah. But again, still happy to have it. Amazing Spider-Man 238. This is obviously the first Hobgoblin. If you notice, it's a 9.6, but it has a green label. That's because, for those of you who don't know, this book came with a manufactured tattoos, it's called, insert and sample. I think it was like one of those, you put it on your skin, put hot water over it, things. And without the tattoos in here, this book is a lot less valuable. With the tattoos, it's skyrockets. But I thought I thought I have a raw copy with the tattoo, so I thought I'd get a graded copy without the tattoos. Plus, the green label, I don't know, it just makes it with the purple and the orange, just looks really cool. So I think I paid about $200 for this, which on eBay, they're doing like 8.0s and 8.5s like this for $300 I saw, and I was like, I'll take my chances, and worked out. Amazing Spider-Man 606, 9.4, it's famous Campbell cover, Black Hat, not too much to say about it. And then the issue right after, 607, another Black Hat Campbell cover. It's a 9.6. I think together I paid $110 for both, something like that. So not too bad of a deal. I sold both my raw copies for about $120, so to get these, Amazing Spider-Man 800, this is the Ditko variant cover. This I actually did get from my comic shop, and I think I paid $140, $150, somewhere around there. And this book was really hot at the start when 800 first came out a couple years ago, but as you can tell, it died down a lot. And I'm trying to get the 700 issue 700 Ditko cover. That one's still pretty pricey, but even that book's coming down. And but I love this cover. I do like the Ditko artwork, and I thought to have a Ditko cover, it'd be pretty cool. 9.6. Amazing Spider-Man #1 from 2018. This is Ryan Ottley and Nick Spencer. Ryan Ottley doing the art, Nick Spencer being the writer. It's a 9.6. As you can see, Ryan Ottley signed right there. Nick Spencer signed right there. And it's also the Virgin variant, so there's no barcode on it, no title. That's all on the back, very minimally, so I can focus more on the artwork. I've been kind of getting into books, I want to get like complete books, like the writer, the artist, the colorist, stuff like that. But as you can tell, like right here, Nick Spencer, Ryan Ottley, it's the only two people that worked on the book, so they have both signed, and a day before my birthday too. Really think that's cool. I think I paid $85 for this. So I think just the Virgin cover alone, the book is $50 around, something like that. It's a 1 in 200 variant. About $50, and to have Nick Spencer and Ryan Ottley sign and then ship it off to CGC, I could probably sell this and make a good chunk of change, but I'm not going to. Now, this book, this was an eBay buy. I was really happy to get this. Like, no one bid against me. I paid, I think, $58 for this. It's Amazing Spider-Man #1. Again, the Ryan Ottley, Nick Spencer run. Signed and sketched by Melissa Balestros. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I've never heard of her as an artist. I've tried looking her up before I bid on the auction. She does a lot of, like, Disney-looking characters, which, I mean, I think this kind of looks like Cinderella to me. And it's supposed to be Gwen Stacy, which I love Gwen. She's my favorite love interest. The leaves flying around. I just thought that was really cool, and the signature down there. This really stood out to me, and I really thought it was cool. And again, for $58, why not? This is also, it's issue 1, but it's also the first appearance of Kindred, the new Spider-Man villain that we're hopefully going to find out who he is once comics start coming back into shops after this whole Corona thing's over. My guess is it's Ned Leeds or Harry Osborn. I think it's one of them two. I'm leaning towards more Ned Leeds, just like how he knows Peter and all the stuff he knows. I did see someone also said like it could be Peter's mind from Doc Ock's body when he died and he went to hell. That would be interesting, but we'll see. Again, I think it's Ned Leeds, Harry Osborn, or the Peter Parker from issue 700. Something like that. Yeah, really cool cover. Amazing Spider-Man #2. This is the J. Scott Campbell exclusive cover, 9.8. Think I paid $70 for this. I just really like it. I like Spider-Man this, and his Mary Jane, of course, is awesome. And not to get too personal or sound like I'm bragging, but I really like this cover because I actually have a girlfriend that sort of looks like this, minus the red hair. but she has these exact same shoes and kind of dresses like that. So again, not trying to like be like, oh look, look at my girlfriend, but I really like it. Really stood out, and again for such a cheap price, and it's a Spider-Man book. Obviously, that's the main reason I bought it. Ultimate Spider-Man #1. This is I don't think I need to say much about this. 2002 or 2000. The very first Ultimate book. Sorry guys, adjusting the camera again. Very first Ultimate book, 9.8. I love this series. I love Ultimate Spider-Man. It's actually the series that, like, if people want to read or like start to get into comics, this is the series I recommend for them. Because the origin I think is perfect, spread out, and as it goes, there's some twists on villains and stuff that's different from the 616. But like I know a lot of people I know, they don't want to read 800 issues of Spider-Man. Me telling them there's 800 issues of Spider-Man, they like freak out. So I'm like, oh, this is only 160. I'm like, oh, that's much more manageable. So I love this series. Personal nostalgia for it, and again, everyone I recommend it to loves it. So I love talking about this series. So I just thought I should have issue 1 in a 9.8. This, I don't know why I bid on this. I just thought, I didn't think it was going to be a hot book. It kind of is, though. Like, on eBay, at least, they're going over $100. I think a few months ago I saw one for $200. This is a 9.8 Ultimate Spider-Man 33. It's the first issue of Ultimate Venom, or first appearance of Ultimate Venom and Ultimate Eddie Brock. This story, like with Ultimate Venom and Brock, sort of was referenced for the Venom movie, which I did not like, but yeah. So I think I paid $30 for this. It was no one wanted to bid on it. It's an old label too, so might even be able to get that higher, but I'm not gonna crack it out or anything. Ultimate Spider-Man 150, 9.8. This is the J. Scott Campbell cover. I think he did this, and he did a Black Cat cover for Ultimate Spider-Man. But I love this one. This I paid, I think, $73 for. No one, this is a great time to buy comics, guys. No one's like bidding or spending money because a lot of people are laid off or, stuck at home. So perfect for me. But yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man 150 Campbell cover. This isn't anything special. Just I had this book. It's Ultimate Spider-Man 155. It's the Sarah Pacelli variant cover. I don't know if you can tell. It looks like a camera. Gwen's taking like old school selfie before they had a phone and whatnot. But this right here perfectly, I think, just captures Ultimate Spider-Man. Him, Aunt May, his friends, Mary Jane, just everything, and just having a good time. I had this book, I think, in a 9.8 and a PGX. So I sold that off and used it to get a CGC book. This book, I've been after this book for a while. Ultimate Spider-Man 160 is The Death of Spider-Man Peter Parker, which is one of the best deaths in comics, how they've handled it ever. It's a 9.8. This is the Joe Quesada Virgin cover. It's him, it's Uncle Ben here, and if you can't see it, said "You did good, kid." I love this cover. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I have the sketch cover I bought. I bought that one raw probably a year ago for about $200. This, what'd I pay for this? It was between $130 and $150, I think. I'm not sure. Somewhere around that range. But yeah, love this book. Another book I was sort of after when it first came out, then I stumbled upon it again, so I thought, why not? Superior Iron Man #1. It's the Ty Templeton variant. He's the artist who did the cover. He also signed it right there. And it's just a really cool cover. All of his old suits are on the bottom. Just the new symbiotic suit is right there. I love this series. I love Superior Iron Man. I really wish it was more than 8 issues. A lot of people hate this series, but I think a lot of people don't realize that it was an Axis spin-off title. Iron Man, like Tony's personality was like inverted, and this is what he did. It's basically like imagine, like, even in the movie, like, imagine Tony Stark before he went into the cave. Imagine that guy becoming Iron Man, and you have this series. And I thought it was really well done, really interesting. And yeah, I love that series. I know a lot of people don't. But that's the last of the books, guys. That's about, I don't know how many books that is. Close to 15. But yeah, that's my haul. I know I haven't been on YouTube for a while now. I thought this would be a shorter video, but I'm hoping to make more videos here in the future. I got some cool stuff coming in, comics, some other stuff that's comic book related, but not comics itself. So I'm be on the lookout for that, and I'll see you guys next time.